All right, it's the new year, 2021. So I'm gonna talk about the last year, and I'm gonna talk about this year coming up. This year. All right, so 2020. 20 goals. Go through each of them and talk about my experience. All right, squats. 20,000 squats. This was an interesting one. I like to keep a consistent workout throughout the year just to have something to do, any day. Like if something else can be done, I could just always do squats. 20,000, which probably sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot once you break it down. It ends up being like 60 something a day, something like that. But I'm a procrastinator, so I ended up doing like 600 something on the last day. My flexibility is not there, not where I want it to be. So I will be working on flexibility and continue to squat. I have no choice because Muay Thai. And I'm going to work on getting better at squatting and going lower and doing it proper and looking a whole bunch of stuff. I did 20,000 squats wrong, probably. um, Ali. Ali was something that I felt I was okay with. I spent like 3 years trying to do an Ali, and the problem was I was breaking it down way too much and should be just trying to get it in like a day or like a week. And by the time I learned that, it was already cold outside, so no, I'm not going for that. Dunk. The original reason for the dunk is because I want to be able to get picked up in a basketball game and just be able to dunk. I'm not really good at basketball. I'm okay. I'm tall, so I'm okay. Um, but I always want to dunk. I felt like, it's like a automatic sort of thing. Um, More family time. I felt like family time was something that was very important coming into this new year. So it was something that I tried to be more aware of. I didn't spend as much time as I wanted to, but I spent more for sure. And I'm thankful, and I will work on spending more time with my family going forward. Um, Family's important. Mocap, motion capture. If I don't know if you ever seen, let's see, Jurassic Park, the Velociraptors, all the like blue and stuff. Those are all played by motion capture actors. So they kind of play animals and stuff like that. Planet of the Apes. All the apes were CGI and motion capture. So I want to do something like that. I always felt like I could move like an animal, all weird and stuff. So, and I've grown up being around animals, so I'm aware of certain little things that maybe other people aren't aware of. So I feel like I'd be good at that, so I want to do that. Self-reliant. Cooking and cleaning. Those are the two things that I feel like I lack as an adult. I'm not really good at cooking at all. I'm okay at cooking, but it needs to be a normal thing for me, and it's not right now. So we'll see. And cleaning clothes. I tried cleaning clothes and I broke the dryer. Yeah, do you know like wet blankets aren't supposed to go in the dryer? You know that's a thing. I didn't know that. I thought dryers dry stuff. I thought you could put wet stuff in a dryer. That's how dryer. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I feel like common sense isn't so common, so I don't know which one I have. You know. Dance. Learn how to dance. I suck at dancing. I think. I actually think I'm okay. But I want to actually learn how to dance. I want to be confident in dancing. I want to be like, you want to dance? I can dance. But I can't. So, and I've learned dancing is a lot more complicated than we think. There's like party dancing, and then there's like, hip hop dancing, and then there's ballet. I like ballet. That was fun. I did some ballet classes. That was nice. Improv. I don't know if you ever heard of improv, but it's comedy that you just make up. It's improvisational. I wanted to do it. I wanted to try it. I think I'm a little funny. I don't know if you think I'm funny, but I think I'm a little funny. Poquito. So it's something I want to try. A lot of my favorite actors and stuff started improv. So I think that would be cool. Like Jim Carrey is somebody that I kind of look up to. So I thought improv would be a cool way to kind of jump into things, just to get my name out there and just have fun, live a good life. Backflip. Yay, like second year in a row, and I'm close. I'm this close. Well, I was that close when I was actually practicing on a normal basis, but then things closed, and I couldn't really practice as much. And I guess I'm scared to like backflip off of random stuff. So I haven't done that. I'm close though. I'm close. Podcast. I did one podcast, just one. That was I liked it. I was kind of waiting because I have a microphone and I literally got a MacBook like a couple of years ago just for podcasting. Like I just wanted to do that in voiceover, and I didn't. I suck at tech. I'm so bad at technology. Like your mom would help me with technology because I'm that bad. Anyway, so something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I said, forget it. I'm just gonna do a podcast off my phone, like I'm doing right now. Well, I'm not doing a podcast, but you know what I'm saying. So I just want to do a podcast and talk about my life and what's going on and what I think, and just kind of go with it and see how things go. I do stuff. I skydive. I do martial arts. I skateboard. I like doing stuff. So I figured that'd be a little interesting, maybe. Flexibility. I did not stretch like I should. I didn't put that much energy into flexibility. I stretched a little bit, wasn't doing too much. But I think flexibility is important, and I think that's a good way to reduce injury, especially doing all the things that I do. And injuries suck, and flexibility will help. Meditate. This was a good one. I started meditating for the first time this year. It's hard. It's weird. I have so many things going on in my mind. It's good to just kind of like stop thinking about it for a moment, 5 minutes. And it's hard because you close your eyes and you sit there and other thoughts are just bombarding you, and you just need to shut up, and you just breathe it out and just focus on your breathing, and you get there. So meditating was a good one. I'd recommend, if you don't meditate, start doing it. If you don't do it a lot, just do it 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. I'll do it like 5 or 10 minutes usually. Maybe I want to do it a little longer, but 5 or 10 minutes. That's what I do. Business. Okay, so I follow a lot of like motivational and inspirational and stuff like that. Like Joe DeSena, Gary Vee, David Metzler. I hope I said his name right. David Goggins, Joe Rogan. I follow a whole bunch of people who are about fixing your life, trying to get your shit together. And things of that sort as well. And a lot of them say to just start. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about, just start. And this was something that I was doing for about 5 years already, but it wasn't a business yet. It was just something that I was doing, and I was helping people. And it's good. And I got more and more ideas. It's weird. Like, I had an idea in the beginning, and then as I went on, the idea kind of transformed and it became something else. And I think it really helped me to kind of understand what happens to business and what happens to things of like creating something. Like it grows. It's like if you have something, it's like a seed, like you put it in the ground, you plant it, you have an idea of what it's going to be, sort of, but it's going to grow by itself as long as you keep going after it. And so this is my first year being a business owner. That's weird to say. Very small business. If I make $10 this year on just this business, I'm happy. That'd be cool. Fine, just like that. The goal is probably 100 though. Actually, that was for last year. So I made like $0 for 2020. None of the monies. Marathon. I was ready. I felt like I could have done it. And I signed up for the New York City Marathon. It got canceled. I was looking for other marathons, and then when I was in the process of looking for other ones to do, everything was like... So I kind of got a little caught off, like I stopped running as much. I wasn't really doing it. I was gonna run a marathon just by myself, but then it wasn't appealing enough for me to put the work in, and I didn't. So, conversa en português. I've been learning Portuguese for about 2 years. 2020 being more predominant, and I'm okay. I feel like I could sort of talk to people. I put an X on that one. I didn't pass that one, but it was good. I enjoy where I'm at. I feel cool. Like whenever I play UFC, sometimes I hear them say something. I'm like, I heard you. I got that, and I feel like in my martial arts career, it'll help because you're gonna probably face a lot of Brazilians, and if you can understand what they're saying in their corner, that'll do some good. Fun jumper, or if you can talk to your coach in Brazilian and Portuguese, and they only speak English, that'll help you as well. Fun jumper. This was probably the goal of 2020. That it wasn't something that I was like specifically looking at only, but it became my life. Skydiving has become pretty much all I do. It's cold, so that sucks. But skydiving has been an amazing, like it's crazy. Like I feel like I found purpose. Like in between skydiving and fighting, like that's all I want to do. I'm good. I don't need I don't feel like there's hobbies out there that I'm missing. Of course I want to do other stuff, but if I can skydive and fight for the rest of my life, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I went to Sussex first to on a jump like earlier last year, 2019, not last year, last year, and they spoke about somebody being a fun jumper, and I was like, I want to do that. And then I went to the ranch, and then I got my license at the ranch. Skydive the ranch. Shout out the ranch. Oh my God, amazing place. Like literally like a second home to me, or third home, second home. Yeah, I have 3 houses. Yeah, don't worry about it. The house I live in, skydive the ranch, and so crazy. Yeah, so it was supposed to be 25 jumps and just to get my A license, but I'm closing in on my B license already, and I have currently 107, 2 being first day of 2021. Pay it forward. I don't know if you ever seen this movie, but it's an amazing movie. Drink wine and go cry. It's sad. But a partial premise of this movie is somebody does something monumental for 3 different people, and they can't receive anything back. There's no paybacks. You just have to do something nice for someone else. You do something nice for 3 people, and then each of those 3 people in turn do something nice for 3 people, and then it grows and continues on. And that's a really good idea because it's good to be nice to people. If you're nice to someone, they're in a good mood, and then they're nice to somebody else, and then the cycle continues. There's evil everywhere. Like, come on. There's death, there's crime, there's poverty, there's bad shit going on everywhere, all the time. We have no shortage of bad. You have to be the good. You have to be the driving positive force in the world. My friend has a bumper sticker, and it says, "One person can make a difference, and everyone should try." And hell yeah. People think that they can't make a difference because they're just one person and there's like 7.6 or 7.7 billion people. But if each of the 7.7 billion people do that, it's a better world. I mean, even if just you do that, just you. That one person that I'm talking to right now, just you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to be good. But you could too. Just saying. Pay it forward. Yeah, I got it, by the way. If someone wants to borrow it. Yeah. Anyway, finish. I wanted to finish in a fight, in a MMA fight. I want to do MMA, and I want to finish, but my coaches don't feel comfortable with me fighting yet. I haven't trained under them for long enough, and I haven't trained with those the fighters yet. So they said no, and that's okay. It's understood. They're looking out for my health and my well-being, and I appreciate that. So I can't get a finish if I can't get a fight. Anyway, braid. That was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed braiding. It's good. I'm okay. I'm pretty okay at it. I'm not bad. I still need some work, but I'm okay. I have 2 sisters, and each of my 2 sisters have 2 kids, and I have four nephews. So I figure since I'm the only boy, I'm probably gonna have a girl. Who knows? But I want to be able to braid my future daughter's hair whenever that future daughter is alive, born. You know what I'm talking It was fun, and I feel like being able to braid hair is good because you can always make money if you need to, you know, charge like $5 or $10 because I'm not really that good. I'm not like a pro, you know. And the audition, I kind of left that open to do whatever. I don't audition for whatever, for a movie, for modeling, for whatever. Like I was kind of open. I just want to do something in the arts, you know. I want to entertain people. Are you not entertained? Probably not. It's like 15 minutes into this video. All right, 2021 now. Okay. Back to the consistent workout. 1,000 miles. 1,000 miles for 2021. And again, while that may sound like a lot, it's actually less than 3 miles a day, which is not a lot at all. You should be able to do that in like a half hour or so. So half hour a day, you know, maybe 45 minutes or an hour other days, or, you know, whatever. Write a book. I wrote a lot of poetry for a while, and I feel like I have a lot of ideas, and I could definitely write poetry more, and maybe I'll get some really good ones. Some of them are not so good, but some of them are okay. So I want to write a poetry book, and I could sort of draw. And there's this thing going on with poetry books that people are like drawing like little stuff inside the poetry books, and I think that's cool. And I could probably draw my own stuff, so that would work out. You know, I would draw my own stuff and then write, and then, you know, very me. Maybe I'll become a famous writer. Maybe people buy my book because they like me fighting. You know, who knows? Dolphins. Fuck dolphins. I don't like dolphins. I don't. I'm not a fan. They're so cute. No, they're smart and they're scary. They have doll eyes. They rape people. Yeah, most people don't believe that. They rape people. Google that. A horny male dolphin will try to rape somebody. A human. They're smart as fuck. And in the Amazon, dolphins eat piranha. Yeah, piranha. And that's pretty scary to me. I've been scared of dolphins for a long time. And I don't want to say an irrational fear, because it's definitely rational, because if you go with a dolphin, you're kind of at their mercy. A dolphin can fuck you up if they want to, but they will probably not. So I don't want to say it's an irrational fear, but I don't really swim with dolphins. I don't go in the ocean like that. And I don't go anywhere that has a plethora of dolphins. Pod. So I've never really had it. But this year I want to get over my fears. And that's the only thing I'm still scared of. Dolphins. And failure. I don't want to get over that fear, though. I think you should be afraid to fail. Sort of. Yeah. Scuba dive. I scuba dived once, and it was in a pool, so it was like barely there, you know. But I did understand scuba diving. Like, it was weird. It's not snorkeling. It's not just kind of going in the ocean and having the air. It's like being able to move in 3D space. I think that's the coolest thing about scuba diving. But I actually want to scuba dive with fishes, you know. I don't want to see tiles. Yeah. Certification. I want a certification. Originally, when I was making up my goals, I was thinking about a CDL license. Not because I want to work in CDL, but because I think it'll be a good thing just to have, just in case. You know, I work on Broadway, sort of. I used to work on Broadway, and we don't know what's gonna happen. You know what? So we're gonna find out, and I need to keep working as if I may never work there again. So it originally was a CDL license, which is probably good, but it takes 17 weeks to get a CDL license, and it costs like $2,000. Yeah. Or I'm pretty sure you could get it for free, but you have to work for them. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to work as them. I just want the. So what I did was I changed CDL to certification, just a certification. I don't know which one yet, but certification. It may end up being a CDL anyway. But certification is what I'm going with, and maybe I'll get a different one that I enjoy, or who knows. I'm gonna figure it out this year. Motorcycle license. I don't want to own a motorcycle because motorcycles are expensive and it's dangerous. Okay, I don't care about the dangerous part, but it's expensive. And yeah, I want to learn. I just want to be able to say I can ride a motorcycle. I can. I was thinking about stunt work a little bit. I think it'll be kind of cool. Somebody recommended it to me, and I would kind of like to jump into that field. You know, skydive and martial arts, and, you know, being able to drive a motorcycle, or even like a CDL, that might help with that as well somehow. I don't know, but I kind of want to try stunt work. I want to do something, and hopefully I'll be able to Hopefully a motorcycle license will help me out a little bit. C license. I'm not crip. It's just a C. So there's 4 licenses in skydiving. There's your A license, which allows you to skydive basically anywhere besides somewhere with water. There's your B license, which allows you to do a couple more things. You can do night jumps. You can do helicopter jumps. You can do hot air balloon jumps. You can coach. I think you can coach at 100 jumps still, but coaching is, I kind of say B license coach. That's just what I go with. Yeah, and so you can do a couple of things with your B license, and a way to make money with skydiving would be good for me because I would definitely like to try to work that into my career somehow. Skydiving and fighting. That's it. So that'll be cool. C license. The C license is 200 jumps, and it allows you to wear a camera, GoPro, and it allows you to wingsuit once you get good. I kind of want to. I want a wingsuit. I want to try it. I want to see how it goes. I'm not gonna rush. My wingsuit is not gonna be my 201 probably, but I want a wingsuit and C license. I think that's the next step. Not that I feel like I'm like, really up there. I'm pretty good, but I'm not an amazing skydiver. But hey, it's just a license. You don't get better once you get the license. It just allows you to do stuff, Commentate. So a couple of years back, I was watching an MMA fight, and I said something. I said, he's about to do something. And then Joe Rogan said it right after I said it. And my sister said that I should probably look into commentating. And I didn't really think about it before, but I like it. I think commentating would be cool. And Christian said that if I become champ, I can commentate. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get a fight, become champion, and then commentate, work my way, bust through a door, and then put my foot in another one. Top player regarding jiu-jitsu. I am a bottom player. I'm very chill, relaxed. If you ever rolled with me, you know exactly how I roll. I'm very weird when I roll, like everything else I do. But I want to be a little more aggressive with jiu-jitsu. I want to be on top. I feel like MMA, it'll definitely benefit me to be a top player as opposed to a bottom player. I have big, strong legs, so it makes sense for me to be on the bottom a little bit, but I want to be more of a top player and see, Marathon. I'm going to do it. I didn't do it last year, but I want to do it this year. I have 1,000 miles, so I'm going to be running pretty much every day. So I'm going to be in shape for the marathon, and I'll, run more. And plus 26 point. I'm not counting points. I'm not counting anything after the decimal for miles. But 26 miles is, it's a good addition to 1,000. It's like, I'm not doing the math for you. You can do the math, but it's 2.5%, maybe. Might be right. 2.5, 2.6. Anyway, entrepreneur. I started with yearly goals, and there's a couple of other things I want to do. I want to make shirts. I love you know what? I'm gonna show you my shirts. Let's sit up for a second. These are all my shirts. I love graphic tees. I love all these shirts, and they're great. They're awesome. I have really cool shirts, funny shirts, and just shirts that are cool, So I want to do something with shirts. I have a bunch of ideas. I have like 30 or 40 ideas of shirts, and I want to make some money off of it, some stuff. I have a lot of ideas, and I want to get paid for them. Cool. There's a couple of other things. I have an idea for a pair of shoes, 5 pairs of shoes, and I really like it. I need some guidance, and I need to kind of take some certain steps and figure out how to go about making it, but I'm really excited for that idea. I think if I make like $100, I think that'll be the goal. Like check $100. I would like to make more, but $100 is fair. Custom suit. I want to look snazzy, I never cared about what I wear. My shoes. I don't care. I'm not a very fashionable guy. I do like wearing the graphic tees, but that's for me. I like my shirts. I don't need you to care, you know? But I do kind of want to get a suit just to look, just to have a best, if that makes sense. A custom suit. I want to be fitted. I want to actually fit me. I've had like blazers and stuff, but I've never had like a suit, like a whole, so I want one of those. Special jumps, 5 special jumps regarding skydiving. There's different kinds of jumps, and I want to do 5 special ones. I want to have different ones and just enjoy like the learning how to experience jumping in life, because that's what it is. Skydiving life. Spirit Molecule. I don't know if you've heard of it. There's documentaries on it. There's books on it. There's YouTube videos on it. You can find it pretty much anywhere regarding, looking it up. Spirit Molecule, also known as DMT, dimethyltryptamine. It's a chemical in your body that's responsible for dreams. So it's released when you're dreaming, and it's also released when you die. A lot of people think that the white light that you see, and that euphoric feeling when people have near-death experiences is actually a dose of DMT. Google it, YouTube it. I guess it's technically a drug, but look it up. Don't be close-minded. Search it up yourself. And if you still think I'm a lowlife because I want to try this, I don't care what you think. Sub half-hour pack. Packing my parachute. Packing my main parachute. I suck. I spent most of the summer having packers. Shout out Lynn and Jay. And Felipe. I've packed maybe like 4 or 5 times. I'm so bad at it. It takes me like an hour to do it. So I want to be able to do it in less than a half an hour, because I feel like if I land out somewhere, it's going to suck to just carry my parachute however far I need to go. So yeah, less than a half an hour. Sub half-hour pack. 2 fights. I'm getting older, and fighting is one of the things that it's not going to wait around forever. I'm not going to start a real MMA career at 32 or whatever. So I'm going to start now. I would like to get 2 fights in. I want more. I would like more. If I can get 2 fights and feel comfortable and just start fighting every 2 months or something like that, I'm definitely down to do that. Domesticated. So basically, domesticated is cooking and cleaning. It's Self-Reliant from 2020. It's being able to like cook and clean properly. Like, I don't want to have to worry. I feel a little reliant on people, and I don't like that. I don't want to have to feel like I kind of need something, because I suck at washing clothes. I'm so bad at it, but I'm gonna work on it. So I would like to be domesticated and semi-bilingual. I don't want to say that I can become fully bilingual this year. With Portuguese, con português, mas sorry, but I want to be able to sort of speak to people, like I want to be able to speak to people for the most part. I'm not going to get all the words. I'm sure there's going to be nuances in the way people speak, and I am not going to catch sarcasm probably for another couple years. But it's something that I want to learn, and I think learning a new language is something that's really good for people. It's like really beneficial. This was something that, out of the goals, is something that really helped me. It's good to be able to speak more than one language, and it helps you think. It's weird. It opens up like a different part of your mind. Like, you've only thought, if you only speak one language, you've only thought in one language for your whole life, and there's so many different languages. There's so many different, like, all the content that you understand is all in your language. There's content from everywhere. You got Spanish, you got English, you got Portuguese, you got Russian, you got sign language, you got Japanese, Korean. There's so many different languages, and it helps to learn one of them. One other one. Yeah, so that's my 2021. I keep saying 2020. That's my 2021, and shout out to everyone, everyone. I don't know why I said the shout out, because I didn't really have anyone to specifically shout out, but I'm going to shout out everyone. I love all of you. If you've watched this for a half an hour, you're amazing, and you probably love me, and I also love you too. I am really happy that all of you are here following me, even if you didn't decide to watch this. It's cool. I care about all of you a lot, and I hope everyone succeeds. And if you need help, if I can help, I will. So hit me up and watch out for 2021.